All right, welcome to another episode of the JayC Show. It's going to be another amazing night because tonight our guest for this episode, some of you might be a little bit surprised and shocked that I'm able to today sit down and talk to the finalist of Miss Universe 2020 Malaysia. Now, most of you know that I've interviewed some of the beauty queens during my first episode, but right now, today, I'll be interviewing someone who is not from Sarawak. You guys want to know who? Stick around on the JayC Show. All right, now we are on our first segment of the JayC Show. Macam biasa, segmen pertama to, belum ada interview lagi. Sabar. Second segment mau kita interview. So, okay. So now I'm going to just talk a little bit about you guys, about what's going to happen next week. All right, so next week is our very special Christmas edition of the JayC Show. Now, if you guys want to watch a whole lot of entertainment in one show, and it's not going to be 30 minutes. No. This time it's going to be different. We'll be airing for 1 hour Christmas special for everybody who is celebrating Christmas. So we want to celebrate Christmas with you. Now, of course, it's Christmas week. Everybody probably will be busy shopping and, hanging out Christmas trees at home or buying new clothes or learning new recipes. Ito memang adalah masa untuk preparation lah, bersedia untuk menyambut Christmas. Walaupun di Sarawak tu memang ada lain sikit lah berbanding dengan sini, tempat mana-mana tempat kita tu sekira bangsa agama dan apa, kita memang nyambut Christmas sama-sama. Sila kita macam menyembah gak apa-apa. No, that's not like that. We only like to enjoy the festival itself, like hanging out with friends, catching up with old buddies, or making reunions. But unfortunately, the pandemic era right now that we are unable to do all those stuff. So the best way to do it is to only stay close with your family, celebrate with the closest families and friends. Just make sure you guys follow the SOP and physical distancing and all that. So right now, the JayC Show wants to give you guys some entertainment at home. So maybe masa Christmas tong sedap bola apa buka TV 11 malam, next Friday, Saturdays, and Sunday, because we'll be airing a very special Christmas Christmas special from the JayC Show, and we'll be featuring an array of talents from Sarawak to perform for you guys. We have all sorts of things, a variety of stuff in the show. We got dance, we got music, we have community stuff. We'll be doing some charity work as well. Just a whole lot of stuff, and I don't want to reveal and give you guys so much spoiler yet, because I want you guys to experience and tune in for what's to come for the JayC Show, because it's only going to be this year Christmas special. Next year Christmas special kemungkinan yang lain. Christmas special tahun depan mungkin lain. Tahun tu lain. Every year is going to be different. So this one is going to be very, very special to everybody who is celebrating Christmas, and not only Christmas in general, because just give you guys a little bit of the holiday mood, holiday vibe on TV, because to adalah TV pertama di Sarawak, TV station pertama, bukan TV pertama. Ni dah TV pertama, bagi TV lama dah dicipta. Alright, so now it's the very first TV station based in Sarawak, and we want to give you some entertainment during Christmas, and also going forward to the new year as well. So stick around, and you could spot some of your friends that you might know on TV. They'll be performing. We have all sorts of dance and music genres to be performed, and of course we have some charity work that will be helping some people in need, and some people who are less fortunate will be helping them as well. Hopefully we can get everything done smoothly and as possible. The best thing to do now is to stay at home and follow the SOP until the vaccine is clear, so that we can celebrate all our holidays, all our festive season the best way possible. Because this is, nevertheless, Christmas. It's time to celebrate regardless of what's happening around the world. Keep the positive vibe up, spread so much love, and just have fun during this year, because 2020 is going to end really soon. 2021 is coming. Not only Santa Claus is coming, walaupun Santa Claus si wujud lah. Mungkin tong ada Santa Claus di rumah tong yang you know what I mean. So stick around. We got so much things to talk about here today, especially with our guest for the JayC Show in this edition, who who happened to be Charissa Chong, who is also the second place or the first runner-up of the Miss Universe Malaysia 2020. So stick back, relax, grab a coffee. We'll be right back on the JayC Show. All right, welcome back to the JayC Show, and tonight we have a special guest for you guys here this evening. Now, of course, some of you may already know who Miss Universe Malaysia are, but now I'm going to bring you guys out to talk to the runner-up of Miss Universe Malaysia 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Charissa Chong here tonight with us on the JayC Show. Hello, Charissa, how are you doing?
Hi, JayC. Thanks for having me on your show.
It's a pleasure, and I'm always welcome anybody in my show. Now first and foremost, congratulations I speak on behalf of all Sarawakians as well. Congratulations for making it to the top 2. It's such an amazing accomplishment. Yeah. Now, moving on. Now, we wanted to do this interview because we wanted to showcase not only our own hometown queen, but also I believe you deserve a little bit of exposure to the people in Sarawak of who you are. So, in brief, just tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and who is Charissa Chong before Miss Universe Malaysia 2020.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Once again, thank you for having me on your show. My name is Charissa Chong. I am the first runner-up of Miss Universe Malaysia 2020.
Yeah.
I'm a social media content creator. I also am a fitness junkie. So before Miss Universe Malaysia, I was practically an ordinary girl, I would say. Yeah, just of wanting to just spread a cause that was really close to my heart.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, also, I want to talk a little bit about the journey that you had throughout your pageant career. Like, I believe you also competed in Miss International, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me for that. But how has it been all these years?
It has been, honestly, very different because back then when I competed in Miss International Malaysia, it was in 2013. So it was a very long time. I was very young.
Yeah.
So my experience back then was not as wide as I have now when I was competing. So back then it was very much new to me. This whole pageant scene, pageantry world, I was very raw. I didn't know how to put makeup on. I didn't know how to do.
Wow.
I basically didn't even know how to dress up. So coming into Miss Universe was definitely a different mindset, a different ball game for me. So both different pageant had its different experience. So I cherish both of it very much.
Wow, that's an interesting story. Now, also, you mentioned you are a fitness junkie. What do you call it? If I can get it wrong, So let's talk a little bit about that. Yeah, what do you do in terms of fitness? Do you teach? Do you train?
I train, and I'm also like aspiring to be a coach to women out there. So
awesome.
Yeah, personally, I've been through body shaming when I was in high school because I used to look
I see.
Really skinny. Like people would call me names, and people would usually think body shame only happens to people who are a little bit larger, but it happens to people who are skinny as well. Yeah, so that kind of got me into fitness, and I realized that women struggle a lot with confidence and motivation. So I aspire to sort of be that inspiration for women.
Wow, that's amazing. I can relate. I was body shamed as well. I was a chubby kid. So it's vice versa, yeah. I can totally relate. But so this is the result of going through all those obstacles, those challenges, and then now here you are, on Sarawak television. Might as well I can say that. And also now, what was your earliest motivation and inspiration for you to actually accept the challenge to go and compete for Miss Universe Malaysia? Because I know Miss Universe is one of the most prestigious pageant, not only in Malaysia, but in the world. So yeah, what motivated you to join MUM?
I think previously along the years after my first pageant, I always wanted to go into Miss Universe, but I didn't have the courage because, I was fearful, I was doubtful because like you said, it's the most prestigious pageant out there. So I was worried if I'm not ready, if I'm not good enough, all these thoughts came into my head. But then along the years of that, like what happened was my mom actually turned blind. So that gave me a lot of reasons, it gave me a lot of purpose, like I wanted a platform to speak out about it, I wanted to voice
Beautiful.
certain things that I went through in my life. And I thought, hey, why not? This is the perfect time
Yeah, I mean,
to speak up on something that I truly have a purpose for. Yeah.
Wow, that's so inspiring, and I hope that everybody out there at home, siapa yang berada di rumah, you guys can actually get inspired as well with this story. Now, okay, so let's talk a little bit. Let's get to know you more, a little bit more. So, what do you do now on a daily basis? Do you work, or are you still? Is there a requirement for you to do as well as a runner-up, or do you just doing your own thing?
For now, because of the pandemic, there's not much that we can do on a MUF side. So it's basically work from home. I do full-time social media, so there's a lot of campaigns and dealing with clients. But other than that, it's been a little bit quiet, so we can't really do much. But we liaise here and there. I liaise here and there with Mumo, discussing on future stuff that we can work together or future.
Oh yeah. Also, okay. Where I forgot to bring this up as well. Where are you originated from? Are you from KL or are you some parts of Semenanjung?
Nah, I am locally from KL, born and bred.
Okay, you're a KL girl. Wow. Okay, from a Chinese, both Chinese parents.
Yes, both Chinese parents.
Okay. Are you like what dialect are you? Hokkien, Cantonese?
That's the funny thing. I don't really know how to speak.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because
what dialect are you?
My mom is Hokkien. I think my dad is Hokkien. So, but I've never grew up with speaking any dialects. They've always spoken English.
Really? But you speak Mandarin? You speak any Chinese at all?
I do speak Mandarin.
Just not like your dialect. It always happens in that way. Like people will have different dialects in their house and they only speak like Mandarin. It's like the only general language.
But the funny thing is, my family all doesn't speak Mandarin except me, because I'm the only one who went to Chinese school, so they don't speak Mandarin at all.
Okay. Oh yeah. So where do you go to school? Now that's a good question. Where do you go to school in KL?
I used to go to NT College, National College, yes, in Subang. Yeah, and I did.
All right.
Yeah.
And you graduate in a major in?
In mass communications. So I finished.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's why you can kind of like.
Yeah. That explains you have a very very good command in your public speaking. So I got to salute you for that. It's amazing stuff. So yeah, no questions about it. So okay, now Charissa, now this is something. Let's go back to a little bit about the moment of Miss Universe Malaysia 2020. What was your feeling? What was the experience like being on top of the finals? You are like the final two with Francisca Lohong. What do you feel at that time? Just give us a little something about your emotions at the time.
Oh wow, my emotions at that time honestly was very nervous because
of course I could imagine.
I was the top 4 to actually answer the Q&A, so I was like nerve-wracking. Knowing what the question was and being the first to answer and like getting to hear the other girls answer.
Oh, wow.
So it was very, very one of, I think, the most nerve-wracking moments of my life. But standing at the top, standing at the top 2 was definitely a moment that I will always remember, I would say, because it's the moment where, either you make it or you don't, and even if you don't, you just know that standing up there was such it's an experience basically.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine all the girls around in Malaysia who wanted to be at that spot, and you're there, you're standing there, you have that moment. So to me, I think that's already a winning moment for you as well. I mean, I'm sure you never expect to be at that moment as well. Wow, that's crazy.
Because like I think this year was different basically because the competition dragged to a year. It was spread out very long, so it was very like, oh no, like is it happening? Is it not happening? And to keep up with the consistency and your persistence throughout the competition was mentally challenging as well. Not gonna lie, it was honestly worthwhile.
Yeah, I bet there's a lot of people out there who's inspired with hopefully watching this as well, because now they get to know you more a little bit better. Because I believe, have you been in any shows though, doing interviews? Have you been interviewed before, like after the?
This is actually my first, so I really
yes.
like it so much.
Yes. And we're so happy because it's people might find it. Not everybody. Like there could be some people who might think, hey, what's Charissa doing on Sarawak television? I mean, because we kind of want to make you feel like you deserve to be known not only in your side, but and the whole Malaysia has to know. I mean, Francisca appeared on the show on episode 1, and I believe that this is actually and to let you know that this is. The episode before the final episode. So we just try our best to get everybody here, because I believe the message that we're trying to point out here is not just showcasing like the Miss Universe of 2020, but also I would like to also use this platform for you to give at least some advice and give some motivation to the young girls out there who is competing for 2021. Now, for that being said, what would you tell upcoming participants for the Miss Universe 2021? What should they prepare?
I think it's very important to do your research first going into the competition. There's a lot to prepare, like your catwalk,
of course,
Q&A. You got to know what's happening around the world as well. You got to have to be intellectual as well. So doing this research before going into the competition does help, I would say. So at least you come in prepared, and you're not coming in not knowing what's going to happen or not knowing what to expect. And I think it's very important to always stay grounded. Make sure you know your why. Why are you joining this
definitely.
For? Why are you going in for? Because when you do go in, there will be a lot of challenges mentally where you start comparing yourself. You start to think whether you're good enough, whether you are deserving enough. It happens, it's normal, but that's why you gotta stay grounded. Find your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you joining this? What is your cause? What's something that's really close to your heart? I find that helped me a lot. So I think that are the important things to keep in mind.
Wow, that's so much to sink in for people out there who wants to compete for Miss Universe Malaysia 2020. You guys heard it from Charissa Chong herself. Top 2, I would say, also one of the winners of Miss Universe Malaysia. Now we're almost towards the end of the interview, Charissa. Unfortunately, we all have a limited time, but next time when everything is all good and settled, like pandemic is all over and vaccine is on, please come down to Sarawak and join us on set, join us on the studio, and let's just have a great time. Yeah, I mean, have you been to Sarawak though? I
have. I've been to Kuching.
Amir Kuching. Okay, well, that's good enough. That's the capital. Now, okay, one more time, ladies and gentlemen out there at home, to adalah Charissa Chong, salah seorang finalis Miss Universe Malaysia nomor 2 selepas Francisca Luhong. So, to lang niya bagi sa kenal. So, I had to slip in a little, Sarawak Malay in there so that everybody understand a little bit. Yeah. So, thank you so much once again. Thank you so much, Charissa, for doing this. It's quite early in the morning, but it's a good thing for a fitness junkie, I guess. Getting up early to be your norm.
Getting up early to get more things done. I love it.
Yep. And I'm doing you a favor here. I mean, in a way. I don't know. So thank you so much, Charissa. Thank you so much. I hope to talk to you soon. And I hope to see you soon as well.
Thank you so much.
Stay safe and all the best to your future endeavors. All the best.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
All right, now as you can see, we just interviewed one of the finalists for Miss Universe Malaysia 2020, Charissa Chong. So sebentar tadi kita pun telah temuduka dengan salah seorang finalis tempat kedua Miss Universe Malaysia 2020. Walaupun dia nombor 2, tapi kami rasanya pun kira pemenang juga lah. Bukan senang. Banyak, coba tak orang fikir dan coba tak orang imagine loh. Betapa raminya perempuan di luar, di seluruh Malaysia ingin bertanding dan mewakili Malaysia ke peringkat yang lebih besar iaitu Miss Universe International. Bukan senang. So Charissa Chong dengan Francisca Lu Hong tu memang pressure lah sila dua berada at the top dia. Tapi episod kali tu bukan saja kita mau touch on Miss Universe pun topik, tapi itu adalah satu message kepada anda semua di rumah, kepada anda semua yang berada di luar nun. Kalau kawan-kawan dekat Semenanjung tengok ni pun boleh dengar. It's the same thing. The point that we're trying to portray here is, be yourself, overcome body shaming, just like what Charissa did. And, focus on the things that you want to do in your life. Set a goal and a mindset and go and achieve it. The world is yours for the taking. Because you never know, somebody out there right now watching this, hopefully, you could be the next Miss Universe Malaysia 2021. And we try to provide you as much inspiring, interesting, and empowering stories because we want to motivate you and we want to inspire you as well. Because that's what this channel is all about, TVS. It's about inspiring your world. And kita dekat situ ingin memberikan banyak-banyak konten berkaitan dengan beri motivasi, beri inspirasi dan juga dapat beri tolong semangat lah untuk mencapai apa yang tong ingin dalam hidup tok orang, ya, seperti Charissa, seperti Francisca Lu Hong. Dan tok adalah khususnya khas kepada semua Sarawakian lah, anak-anak Sarawak di luar nun yang ingin bertanding di Miss Universe Malaysia. Kami asal pun dah tengah start audition juga. Bukan setakat Miss Universe saja lah, tok untuk apa-apa je bidang yang tong mau ceburi, bisnes ke, kerja ke, jadi penyanyi, jadi penari lah, jadi penjual cucur, terunggul di dunia ke, kita sih tahu. Just go for your dream, achieve it, okay? Because don't hide it. Yes, that's the best thing I can tell you. Just don't hide it. If you know you're good at something, go out there and just portray it. Now, I want to point out something as well that next week, minggu depan, episode minggu depan adalah JayC Show Christmas special. So don't forget to watch that. We have a 1-hour special for you. All fun and entertainment. Confirm tong akan terhibur tengah malam. Christmas 26, 27, 3 hari kita akan ulang siaran 3 hari berturut-turut. Mula lepas 3 hari tong si sempat nanggah pun nang dalam YouTube. YouTube ada juga. Tapi best lagi lah nang dalam TV, nang dengan family, buka Astro, tekan 1, 2, 2. Nang ada JayC Show sebab kita ada orang belagu, orang bertanda, kita mula charity, semua ada lah. So, jangan terlepas untuk menonton The JayC Show minggu depan di TVS Astro Channel 122 atau untuk mau tahu lebih lanjut lagi apa kita ada plan for the next thing to come, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, JayC Ho. Just type aja JayC Ho. Mau mendengar siaran ulangannya, subscribe on YouTube, TVS. Alright? So, thank you so much for watching The JayC Show. Make sure tong tidur lena lepas malam tu. Okay, ibu lupa cuci cangkir, lekat minum kopi ya. Sebab selalu nangga TV tengah malam mesti ditemani teko berasap dan bau wangi. Betul sih. So take care, good night, selamat malam, and I'll see you on next week. And to all those celebrating Christmas out there, I want to wish you guys Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays in advance. And have a wonderful time. Stay safe. Always stay safe. Pandemic masih ada, COVID masih ada toh. Stay safe. And be good, love everybody, more positive vibes. Good night, thank you. This is the JayC Show.